Coming up next, it is a middleweight clash between Anderson the Spider Silva and Israel Adesanya. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at the Spider. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going to 45.
I'm
There's
not
no
going
way.
to 45. Ain't
You're
no
out.
chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Adesanya is 32. Silva is 46. Adesanya is 2 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the corner, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 35 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, well, the fans wanted to see this fight. Ask and you shall receive as round 1 gets underway between Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. And the focus for the last style bender here tonight is on the finish.
It has to be. He has to go out there and make a statement. He has to go out there and take one of his longtime idols and finish him. That can be difficult mentally, but Anderson is so tough. It will also be very...
Ready to fight. Ready.
All right, here we go with Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. A lot of familiarity on both sides. You know, Adesanya has done his homework in advance of the rematch tonight.
Yes, and he has to get over one hump. How do you beat your idol? How do you put it in the rear view? How do you say this?
Oh! Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Spinning back fist is there. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see...
What a fantastic...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, the fans wanted to see this fight. Ask and you shall receive as round one gets underway between Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. And the focus for the last style bender here tonight is on the finish.
It has to be. He has to go out there and make a statement. He has to go out there and take one of his longtime idols and finish him. That can be difficult mentally, but Anderson is so tough, it will also be very difficult for him to accomplish business.
Oh, huge right hand.
He needs to start looking to...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, champ, I can see you're pitting a little bit. You're excited. This is straight out of a Kung Fu movie. Anderson Silva, Israel Adesanya, here we go.
Absolutely. It's something that as a kid in Louisiana, I would pop in my VHS, watch the choreographed kick sequences, and just go absolutely crazy. I'm excited to see how many buttons you can push to go kick, 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 punch, punch, punch for the last style bender versus Anderson Silva.
We were born in the 1970s, folks.
Oh, my goodness.
Spinning back fist. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Serve him up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, the fans wanted to see this fight. Ask and you shall receive as round one gets underway between Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. And the focus for the last style bender here tonight is on the finish.
It has...
Whoa!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go in the UFC's middleweight division. Two names you recognize, Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya. You wonder how this matchup... might have gone down if both men were in their fighting primes. Silva still believes he can get his hand raised tonight.
Anderson Silva. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but...
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. A lot of familiarity on both sides, you know. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Silva, lands flush. Oh!
What a fantastic strike. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Back to his feet. Oh! Big right hand. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Big knee there to the chest. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Nice kick landed there by Adesanya. And there's that patented jab, well landed. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
20 total strikes.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, champ, I can see you're pitting a little bit. You're excited. This is straight out of a Kung Fu movie. Anderson Silva, Israel Adesanya, here we go.
Absolutely. It's something that as a kid in Louisiana, I would pop in my V.
Oh!
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice.
He's out!
He got him!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what